All right, there was a request recently for an update on some YouTube metrics, and at the end of the year there will be something either money related and or like viewership related, something like that, I'm sure. It's funny, this RV right here, it's been there for weeks, hasn't moved an inch in weeks. I can remember since driving Herbs and Rye to the casino for the first time, it was there in that spot, and on the other side the awning is down and the people are just hanging out. But as far as the YouTube stuff goes, okay, so I picked second quarter might mean something slightly different to some people, but months 4, 5, and 6 of the year I thought I could go over, because link at the top if you want a little background. I did make a video covering things that happened in 2023. So I started the channel in March 22, and it took about the entire calendar year to get monetized. I think for the final 2 weeks of the year I was monetized, and then all of 2023, and now all of 2024. So I made a video about 2023, and I thought I would give you a snapshot of what's going on in 2024, April, May, and June. So let's go to the graphics. All right, second quarter 2024. You see on the top right, I made the dates just April of this year. So this is going to be a base and all the future months in this graphic compared to this one, I guess. Views in the month of April, 89,000. The exact number of views there in bold, 89,029. Okay. Watch time, 6.1 thousand hours. So how watch time works, if I have a video that's exactly 10 minutes and 6 people each watch the whole thing, so that's 10 minutes multiplied by 6 instances, that's 60 minutes, that's 1 hour of watch time. That's how that works. Subscribers, 166, not a huge deal, but we will compare it in the other months. And I got paid very close to this. It was like a few cents off, but this was the number within $1. Sometimes it's like a little bit off what I actually get, but very, very close. Now, May. So next month, I made the dates up there on the top right, just the month of May, and comparison. Views, a lot more, 123,000, about, exactly, 123,790. Watch time was up a little bit, almost 8,000 hours. Subscribers was almost doubled, right there, and I got about a couple $100 more in revenue. Now, the last month of this quarter, and June was interesting because in June I was in full swing of making the dealer videos, which was a very popular series when I was dealing the summer series at Orleans. So now, views for the month of June, 151,807, which not quite double what it was 2 months earlier in April, but pretty close. Watch time also not quite double, but 11,300 hours, pretty close to double. Subscribers. Got a lot of subscribers in the month of June. It was more than 4 times what the additional subscribers I got in the month of April. And at the time, this was the most money I ever got paid for a single month in ad revenue, $859 about. So that was those 3 months. Also, I made a video, link at the top if you want a little background on this facet also, about views, about dollars per 1,000 views. So every once in a while I check, and I'll get to why I check and something interesting that happened, but I have a second set of graphics about views per 1,000. Let me show you that now before I explain it at the end. And this Excel spreadsheet, I just check every few months just to see that the longer videos are making more than the shorter videos. So right here, these columns, I'll show you. Column B is the money made for each video. I type that number in. C, I just need the number 1,000 in this formula. I just type in the number 1,000 in every row for column C. I type in the exact number of views for each video, and then behind the scenes, which I'm not showing, but RPK, revenue per 1,000, there's a formula behind column E that takes the numbers in B, C, and D, and it spits out how many dollars I got paid per 1,000 views for that video. So above row 7, which is the blank row, this handful of videos, these were long videos longer than 8 minutes, and below row 7, a few recent videos that were shorter than 8 minutes. So longer than 8 minutes should be making more money. And I just averaged, this isn't a weighted average, this is just the average of the 5 numbers in column E above the blank row, and it's $10.40 per 1,000. And then below row 7, the shorter videos, I averaged those 4 numbers, and it's $7.35. So it's not very like robust, and it's just it's a small sample, but more money is coming in per 1,000 views for the longer videos. All right, so the reason every once in a while, like every 2 months, I pick a handful of videos that are long and short, and I'm checking 2 things. One is, are the long videos actually getting more dollars per 1,000 views than the short videos? Because if they're not, I wouldn't care. Like sometimes I edit a video and I'm almost done, and it's like 7 minutes and 50 seconds. And if there really wasn't a difference, there really weren't a difference, I would not care. There is a difference, so I do what I can to make that video like 8 minutes and 2 seconds. Sometimes it's impossible, so I have some videos that are like 7:45, 7:50, but if I can, I make it a little longer and make it 8 minutes and 2 seconds and make a little more money. Also, I'm checking to see like month to month, I mean I check like every 2 months about, if my views per 1,000 are increasing. So in that video I linked at the top earlier in this video, the views on the longer ones, the dollars per 1,000 views was like in the high 8s, and now it's in the mid 10s in what I just showed you in the last graphic. In many months ago in that video I linked at the top, the shorter videos were getting like mid 6s, high 6s. Now they're getting like mid 7s. So it looks good. The thing was, like 4 months ago, both numbers were way down. And not that there was anything I could do about it, but I noticed, and I wasn't thrilled about that. But the longer videos were like around 7, and the shorter videos were like mid 5s. And I didn't know why and couldn't do anything about it, so I like didn't do anything extra. And there's a guy over there who's wondering why I'm just talking to myself, because he can't see the camera. But all right, now it's back. It was weird that it dipped so much. The thing was, I wasn't making less money, because even though the views per 1,000, that number, the dollars per 1,000 views was down, I was getting so many more views than I had in the recent past at the time, that the total dollars for each month, like that was still increasing. So that was fine in a sense. My best guess is that it's just a tiny sample size. You know, every couple months, I really just pick like 4 or 5 videos to check that out. There are a lot more videos, you know, I'm making a video a day, so it could just be that I happen to pick like 4 videos that happen to be, for whatever reason, like very low, like 4 months ago in like May, June, in that area. And it was disconcerting at the time, but yeah, again, nothing I could do about it, so just kept making videos, and now the numbers look like more what I expected. Like they're increasing slightly, or even staying the same. I would be cool with views are increasing. So it was weird for a few months, but don't know why. And you know, I never, when I do that, never check like, you know, 50 videos or anything. It's only a handful. So there's that. So there's an update on what's going on YouTube wise, and I'm sure at the end of the year, at least one, maybe like 2-3 videos on other metrics and updates at the time. And remember, rice is a spoon food.